Hey guys, it's Xenos here. Thirsty as hell. But today I'm using the instant lotus. It represents the crown chakra. I'm gonna go ahead and light that up. I really was gonna do a collective. I really didn't see the need to do a pal because it was like a very specific message. What does your soul? Ugh, my cards got dirty. Okay. Anyway, the very specific message was, what does your soul want you to know? Or what are you avoiding? What are you avoiding from your soul? Something along that line. Honestly, for the past couple of days, I have been like in this mode of just not cleaning, not exercising. I have been drinking water. But I was just watching the show Lucifer. It's very interesting when it comes to talking about religion and the afterlife, and when it comes to our soul path and what we choose to do with our lives. While I do believe that that heaven and hell do exist, it's like they're parallel to each other, and then there's purgatory and all that. But I don't believe in the religion itself, Christianity. I feel like every religion, they all have the same thing, different font, you know. When it comes to religion itself, I choose not to really lean towards one definite one. So I just label what I believe in as spirituality, and you know, it's a lot of dog here. Oh my god. I gotta wash my sheets again. Prince is like, he sheds so much. But yeah, I was like, I don't really believe in I don't believe that there's one definite religion, because all of them are essentially the same. They just have different ways of talking about them. That's how I feel anyway. To each their own. Okay. I have two quotes. 202. That's funny. I saw 202 and 222 earlier. I didn't say anything because I was like in the middle of just talking. But anyway, certain brief sentences are peerless in their ability to give one the feeling that nothing remains to be said. Gene Roston. And 208. Actually 209. I don't know what a scoundrel is like, but I know what a respectable man is like, and it's enough to make one's flesh creep. J.M. Mastre. And also I'm gonna read this. What people say behind your back is your standing in the community. Ed Howe. How? I don't know. But those are interesting quotes. Huh. It probably has some meaning. I don't know. But let's get the main adjective. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna what your soul wants you to know. That's too many. What your soul is trying to get you to know, or what you're hiding from your soul. red ants, femme fatale, evil eye protection. I've seen mental issues earlier. Fire sign, moon, intoxication. Okay, there's a lot. But spiritual Zelle, that's interesting. Hidden intentions. Take a break. Playing games, fake spiritualist, and Scorpio. We have train wreck and coffee on the back. Let me see. Stalking, mixed messages. Oh my god, that is actually so funny. I was on YouTube earlier, and I saw the song Mixed Messages earlier. It was actually funny. The song is literally about a dude who's like who's literally giving this girl mixed messages. And he's also like he also like doesn't, for some reason, like her dad, and he punches her dad in the dick, like literally. But the entire song is just about him giving her mixed messages saying that he likes her, but at the same time he like doesn't really care for her in a way that she wants to be cared for. So he's just constantly giving out this hot and cold energy. And that's funny. That's real funny. People were making animation memes and shit about it, and actually parodying it. But that was funny. That's funny. Funny that I saw it earlier. Strung out, flighty. Yeah. Strung out and flighty. So the main thing that's going on, Scorpio is a water sign. But there's definitely someone who's a fake spiritualist, has hidden intentions about what they're doing and how they're going about courting you, in a sense. Some in some ways courting you. You could be a Scorpio or a fire sign, or you could have those placements in your chart, or whoever you're dealing with could be a Scorpio or a fire sign. But when I see red ants, that mostly means, for me, arguments, especially when you see huge piles that are building up around you of red ants. And while red ants don't always mean like arguments and stuff like that, in this sense of what we're seeing right here, I'm getting that it's someone who's literally trying to con you, in a sense. Like, because especially when femme fatale, they're all about getting money, and they're not really into being intimate romantically or investing emotionally. Especially when playing games is here. Mental issues, probably causing you to have like question yourself a lot, and not really give you a straight answer to what you want to know. I feel like you're probably feeling like a train wreck because of whatever the situation is. Fire sign and Scorpio are just really bugging my eye out when it comes to them. Like, my eyes like get really bugged out when it focuses in on something specific. But regardless of it, you're protected from whatever these hidden intentions are, and this fake spiritualist, you're protected from it. So it's giving you insight to actually take a break from whatever this is that is causing you to have mental issues, that's causing you to feel I saw 1010. It's causing you to feel less than, in a sense. But even though you were to take a break, it's like if you still invite this person into your life, it's not gonna end well for not only you but for them. Or they could keep you stuck in this entrapment. Yeah, arguments coming. They could keep you stuck in this entrapment if you're not careful. Or if you're still like around whatever it is. See, I forgot to give you numbers today. But let's give you some angel numbers. Or numbers that, like, not only just angel numbers, but they could be specific to you when it comes to a day. And 2 popped out right away. 525, 255. But 5s are very significant. 30 and 45 also. But these numbers could be beneficial when it comes to a birthday, a day, an important age, a year. I'm getting for some. That's weird. I'm also getting reincarnation. I had an interesting conversation with my sister-in-law. You have the 3 of Cups in reverse. But I had an interesting conversation when it came to the afterlife and religion and stuff like that. Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles. They came... Okay. What? Okay, I guess reverse. But, 10 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So, definitely, whatever this situation is, it is not for you. It's definitely not for you. Because it's leaving you deficient in funds, your emotional needs. I could have sworn that something flipped over. But it's definitely causing you... 10 of Pentacles in reverse again, Justice. It's definitely causing you to feel a little under pressure. 4 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also the 4 of Cups in reverse. It's not right. It's not giving you equal opportunity. Equal opportunity meaning like a chance. 8 of Swords. A chance. I'm gonna come back to that. But we have the 5 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Or the 5 of Wands in reverse. And also the Magician in reverse. So you have a lot of stuff that's... And the 7 of Wands on the back. So you have a lot of stuff that's in reverse. And we had a reading that with the Femme Fatale sometime earlier this month. So it's leaving you feeling locked up inside, like not only leaving you deficient of funds and emotional investment, it's not allowing you to see the truth because they're blinding your sight. They're not letting you see what is actually going on. So they're kind of trying to obscure you from whatever is going on behind your back. With the Four of Cups and Three of Cups, it's not really a party. It's not really joyous connections that's going on. It's not equilibrium that's going on. It's something that's making you feel left out and taken away from what actually could be. I'm sorry about that. I did not see that. That was my fox. I'm using it to hold up. But anyway, it's not allowing you to see what's actually going on. See, okay, that was actually interesting that my fox ended up being in a way. It's like they're trying to block you from seeing whatever the truth is supposed to be. You see how it had, I saw 1616, but you see how it had focused after I moved the palm away from it. That's kind of how it is when it comes to this situation. So you're not focused in on what it is. They're trying to obscure you from actually seeing what the truth actually is when it comes to this situation. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. Actually, the Six of Swords came out like how the Page of Pentacles did, but I didn't flip. I didn't see if it was supposed to be in reverse. I just left it upright. I left it upright. So the wheel is definitely not turning in your favor.
The batteries are in the right way, but it's not letting me like watch something else or move it like this.
It's because they're not in the right way.
Oh.
Here you go.
Thanks.
And I think that you know that something isn't right when it comes to whatever the situation is. You're just trying to not see it because you don't want it to be true. But in reality, this situation is hurting you far more than you let on. And that's why you need to have your guard up. Wait. Yeah, you need to have your guard up. I'm thinking of the Nine of Swords when it comes to the Hoodoo Chariot. But this is the Eight of Swords. But you need to, anyway, you need to have your guard up when it comes to this situation, because not only are you allowing yourself to fall short when it comes to your own self, you're not seeing through to actually getting better. You're allowing your own self-worth and your own value to be determined by outside factors and not yourself. So whatever is around you, it's not for you. It's not going to be for you, no matter how hard you try to make it be for you. You're being deficient of money, of resources, of actually moving on to what's better for you. And I think that you already know that, which is why the decision wasn't made for you. I feel like the universe made the decision for you to move past whatever this was, because you didn't. It's like one way or another, what is for you and what isn't for you is going to be, what isn't for you will fall short in the long run. Today I will stand up for myself when I feel disrespected. That was a affirmation that just came through, 20 on the dot. But that was the affirmation that came through. Sorry, trying to focus. But that was the affirmation that came through when it came to falling shorts. Because no matter what, you're always going to be protected. And there's going to be a tower moment to where you have to let this person go, to where you have to not allow this back into whatever you're trying to achieve. And I think that because you are so used to having your self-worth defined by other people, to having less, that you don't want to use your not resources, but you don't want to use your own inner light and hold on to it to pull yourself out of this. But eventually all these shortcomings are going to catch up to you if they haven't already. 2121. But these shortcomings are going to catch up to you if they haven't already. You got the Six of Wands. Interesting. You got the Chariot. It's leaving you stuck. Knight of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. So everything but the Ten of Swords is in reverse. So you're torturing yourself by holding on to whatever it is that shouldn't be in your life. And not only that, you're not allowing the movement. The Knight of Swords is supposed to be going for it, like straight into it. But not only is that in reverse, but the Chariot is in reverse too. So you're blocking yourself from actually achieving what it is that you want to achieve. You're not going into the physical world with a new view. You're staying in the same view. You're going backwards and not forwards. And I think that you know this, but you don't want to actually look into your soul and actually see for yourself. Because a lot of these cards are in reverse. This is my truth deck. And there's no other way around the truth, because at any given point, the truth will always come out. It will always be there. No matter how hard the truth is. The Eight of Cups again. No matter how hard, how bad you want to avoid it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some... What do you want? Okay. The truth will always come out. And she keeps coming in and out. As soon as I started this video, she started coming in and out. But before I had the video, I was just watching Lucifer. And she was just out there just watching TV. So I really think that whatever this thing is, whatever this outside force is something that is trying to distract you from... That's trying to distract you from the main goal. I'm not talking to you. Go back to the front. Okay. Go, like, it's trying, whatever this thing is, it's trying to distract you from your main objective, your main goal. But anyway, you have the high priestess in reverse. So not only is it distracting you, it's blocking your intuition and not letting in a leeway for you to move forward. I'm getting this scene from Split to where the doctor is talking, I forgot what his name was, but she was trying to talk to the altar that does fashion, and Dennis was pretending to be him. So and the doctor was like, I've worked with you long enough to realize who's who, and like and she realized that it was Dennis because he kept moving around and straightening up things because he has OCD. But that's actually interesting why that scene popped up. But I really think that it's probably because whoever's around you is trying to put up a facade, or maybe that facade is within yourself. That facade is probably within yourself. Hold on. Okay. Angel of Song is Raphael. Is Raphael? Probably. Angel of Truth. What did I say? The truth will always come out. So in that scene, she actually did I say that? She already told him that she knew that it wasn't Barry. It wasn't Barry. Barry's the one who does fashion and stuff. But she was like, I know you're not Barry. I know you're Dennis. Angel of Visions, Remiel, and Fanuel, Angel of Truth. Oh, a scene just came in my head from Lucifer. So, no, keep him out. But I was I'm gonna let him out when I finish this reading. But he's staring at me, and I don't like him staring at me like that. He just, like, I know that he needs to go out, but I'm gonna finish this and then let him out. Anyway, the scene in Lucifer I was thinking about, Hod, left leg submission. I was thinking about Shalegio, Angel of Snow. But the scene I was thinking about was when the therapist Linda was talking to Amenadel and was talking about calling him Amen. Amen. And that actually got me thinking about when people say Amen or Amen. He was probably the source of that when it came to saying Amen to God, because he was the favorite son and the first son. But that was an interesting thought. Anyway, going on to about your soul and what your soul is trying to tell you. Listen to songs, listen to your dreams, and actually try to see through. The card at the top is womb, creation. Create whatever your heart desires, whatever your soul desires, whatever your mind is telling you to create. Do not sit and wait for it to come to you. It has to come from within. You have to be open to seeing the truth through. You have to be open to actually allowing your truth to shine. You have to be open to letting yourself into these visions that you see for your life, for your goals. And instead of going into hibernation, come out of it. Don't hold yourself back. Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy. But I feel like your soul is saying that you are too hard on yourself. Left eye knowledge. You're too hard on yourself, and when it comes to creating the life that you want, it won't happen in a blink of an eye, but it comes from trying to not trying, but trying, but persistence, yes, persisting in doing what you want to do. It comes from that. So I'm going to give you some challenges. And normally I don't say everything that pops off the top of my head because I don't really recognize the connection to it. But going back to the interesting conversation I had with my sister-in-law, I was talking about when it came to the devil and Lucifer. The devil, it seems more like a title rather than Lucifer himself, because in the show, this isn't like this is just my own hypothesis when it comes to Christianity, religion, and how it plays out in books and everything. But Amenadel says that he took over hell because Lucifer wasn't there. So in that sense, Lucifer, while being the ruler of hell, he left. So it got passed down to Amenadel. Amenadel technically took the title of the devil and the ruler of hell. So Lucifer, well, his original name was Samael, but he became Lucifer, the devil, ruler of hell, Baphomet, all that jazz. But it actually brought a thought that the devil would be a title rather than Lucifer himself, because he even proposed that his mother, the goddess of creation, could be the ruler of hell too. So that's what really had me thinking about the devil and how the devil plays in the circle of life and after death. Not the circle of life, after, like, yeah, dying and shit. You know, because that got me thinking that the devil was a title rather than being Lucifer, because Lucifer, he did good things. And along with that conversation, I started thinking, like, what do you call a good demon if a bad angel was a fallen angel? But eventually I'm gonna get those answers. Don't let him in. Why? Feels like I'm dealing with two kids when it comes to my niece and my dog. But anyway, I started thinking about the title, especially when the therapist thought that she was going to hell for sleeping with the devil. But she doesn't know where she's going. She go back to the living room. Stay in the living room. But that really got me thinking, and maybe I'm doing spoilers, But when it comes to wondering where your soul is headed after death, there's no one-way ticket unless you realize that unless you're realizing that the bad that you do can affect where you are headed. In that case, when it comes to self and your soul, you don't know what your soul is headed. But if you continue to do good things, that's good karma. If you continue to do bad things, that's bad karma. And how you go about life, it's up to you to make the decisions that are good for you and those around you. Because you still affect others. You still affect how you still have an effect on others. Whether good influences intentionally or non-intentionally. But I thought that would be it was an interesting conversation that I had. So you have forgetting oneself 17, downcast pride 20, today for tomorrow 32, and masquerade 15. On the back of the deck you have gilded regret. I'm gonna read that from the book. Hold on. Moon phase, waxing crescent. Stage bargain. I feel like living in the past. Please give me 5 more minutes to linger. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky. Yet they held the scent of death. The cage of our memories is the most gilded. Lingering in the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints and ifs, but is our sword. However, is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now. We just say life was here. So that even when our future builds day by day, we still look backward to memories and possibilities, options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It is like staying in the twilight of conscience, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up. Like little kids, between the time mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run. But those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are the drain of our energies, or our opportunities of our future. The ifs are gone. The ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already has, isn't it? I'm not the best reader, so anyway, so I found the thought that being in your own regret and actually not looking for change, which is what today after tomorrow is about, is going to be your downfall. You're forgetting who you are at your core. You're not realizing that allowing the past to define you and not allowing what every action you do lead to where you want to be and who you want to become define you. It's what's gonna bring you down. And I think this is where downcast pride comes into, because you have to stop allowing your pride to get into the way. The songs that I thought about when reading Dark Mirror was from Kendrick Lamar's new album. I don't know what the song was. Let me look it up real quick. I don't know if it's Mother I Sober, but the lyric that I was getting was, I met my soul and now we're free. So I think also when it comes to this today for tomorrow, you see how yourself is looking at the parts of yourselves that you always hide. But I think that you know that looking into the deepest parts that you feel regretful for are what's going to lead you into understanding yourself. Especially when it comes to allowing to the fact that you have allowed others to define who you were in the past. And I don't think that it was on purpose. It was just the fact that you are a kind soul and you want to do what's best for others. You want to help others. But sometimes in helping other people, you will lose yourself. You will, you end up getting taken advantage of because of it. And I don't think that's what anyone wants when it comes to living a life that requires them to be open and honest with whoever they want to be around. Because if you hide parts of yourself from others, that's not really you telling the entire truth about your being. So now is not the time for you to shame those sides of you, but to grow from them and to grow into a better version of yourself that you feel is your true self. Because right now, you always have the choice to moving forward. But the only thing that's stopping yourself is you, and allowing yourself to get taken advantage of from people that you know are not good for you. So it's really the time for you to move forward instead of fearing the outcome of what could happen. Because whatever has happened already has. But what's happening right now is something that you can change. And what will happen in the future is entirely up to you. So I'm going to give a few more messages from my own deck that I've made. There's a twist end coming. You might be an Aries, or there might be Aries in your chart or around you. Mental entrapment, sick, finding the truth. So, and you also still have womb and mixed match. And on the back of that, you have playing games. So, and that was here earlier. But to get out of this mental entrapment that is causing you to feel sick and causing you to feel some type of way, you have to move forward from whatever is causing you to feel mentally entrapped. You have to find the truth, whatever this twist ending is. You have to find the truth of the matter, because what you think to be true might not be true in the slightest. That's why mental issues are very tricky, especially when I'm hearing about malignant shame. I suggest you look that up, because there is a video that talks about malignant shame. I will probably put it in the description below if I remind myself to. But I think that a lot of this mental entrapment that's causing you to feel sick comes from not understanding yourself to the extent that you want to, and it takes time to know yourself and to understand yourself. It's not a one-way street that just goes. It takes there's ups and downs, especially when it comes to uncovering memories that are less than pretty. I can say that. But this is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I have links below that are connected if you want to give donations. I also have my social media if you want to see me outside of YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Keep it juicy in the koozie, and peace the fuck out.